motherfucker.
Oh,
Hey, what
I know I keep saying I need to change this, and I am. Talking Normies Podcast.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's the Talking Normies Podcast.
What up?
And it is me, Chris Johnson. I am the
back.
person currently talking. I am Bizak.
You're back. Why were you?
Who's Zach?
Let's do names first, and I'll tell everybody while I was gone.
Oh, I'm Spidey Harp.
What up? It's Mickey.
I am Pat.
You can catch me on the internet at NewSense88. Follow me on there, not in real life. Thank you.
You can follow me at Keep It 100 minus a G, but I'm still a G.
You can follow me at Mikatsuki.
I'm just at Spidey Harp.
So last week I was out because I had to get on antibiotics and they made my tummy hurt. So I laid in the bed and then evacuated my body 4 times.
Oh yeah, I forgot it wasn't for anything fun.
No, it was just, I was just like, hey, I took an antibiotic and it's decided that my stomach is now upside down. So I'm going to fucking go home and, yeah, I'd have been useless at work.
Just being in.
Just turned into a chocolate ice cream machine for like
gosh.
2 straight hours.
Oh,
Anyway, weekend catch up, but fuck that. I want to get into the future weekend. What are you guys doing this weekend?
Oh, you switched it up on us.
All right, I've been thinking
I actually
the whole time
had
about
an
last
update
weekend.
this week.
Oh, okay, listen.
Old pictures and shit.
All right, how about this?
Saturday?
I want you guys to do the weekend catch up, but then I want to talk about this upcoming weekend. So weekend catch up. Mickey, you got an update?
Is it because I know why you want the future update?
What? So Mickey, what's going on with what did you do last weekend?
You know, Chris, I think you already know about this, but I'll mention it for the folks tuning in. I decided to get rid of most of my sweatpants.
Oh,
I
that's a big jump.
decided to go
adult.
get my drip back.
This,
You know,
you get a,
This
you
is
get a drip
this is
broker?
this is the era of drip coming back.
It's like how Stella got his grooves back, but it's like how Mickey got his jeans
Look,
back.
sweatpants are just so comfortable.
They are.
That you just get used to it. And I was like, you know what? I have to just donate these. Like,
Wait.
You gotta just give them to
why'd
me.
Yeah, why'd you have to like get rid of them? Why couldn't you just?
because I'm complacent and I don't have self-control.
You couldn't just buy some jeans and have some sweats at home?
Yeah.
No, I'm right there with Mickey. If I have cookies in the house, I'm going to eat cookies. I cannot
All the
keep
time
myself.
though, you're not gonna eat anything
Dude,
else.
I
like-
wore nothing but sweatpants, you know, and I was like, I got it. But you know what? I went to Target and I bought some jeans. Target has some fire jeans. Good fellow. I'm there.
This man shops at Target.
But yeah, I
Target.
got rid of
Target
a good amount of my closet, so I made a lot of space. I just kind of cleaned the house. Oh, I had a really weird racist thing happen that Spidey knows about, but I'll pocket that for whenever we get to it. But
to the racist
it
topic.
pertains to I'm having my some work done on my house.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll just
All right. Well, we want to hear about that weekend update as well, but let's hear from Pat.
I didn't do shit because I got a bum leg, but like usually I don't do shit, so I'm just playing Call of Duty.
Pat has admitted it, y'all. He's finally confirmed that he don't do shit.
man,
Still no crutches. I
bruh,
see.
still no crutches.
Hey, they come in today.
Pat, what-
Come today. You said it need 2 weeks off, and you've been on your leg for
For a
2
whole
weeks
week.
waiting on these crutches.
Pat, tell us what happened. What all things are wrong with your knee right now?
Other than the fact that you're over 30.
I just tore some shit.
Which things? Come on.
Fine. I said it last. I don't like talking about it. I said it last week. I tore my MCL, my hammy, and my calf.
We're MCL.
Well,
we're
I
MCL
didn't really
brothers
tear
now.
my calf. I sprained the calf. Apparently, you can sprain the calf.
Isn't MCL a restaurant here?
Yeah, it's an old folks restaurant, but you have to not have an MCL to get in. I tore my MCL back in, I think, 2013.
Damn.
People were like, was it a sports injury? And I was like, I was freestyle battling my roommate.
For real?
Yeah.
So how'd that fucking happen?
It's
Well,
never an
Like, because you got a twist.
Yeah, well, so when you want to make a point on a bar that you're spitting, sometimes you stand up on the coffee table to really emphasize it, right? Because that's the best way to be like, you know, like I'm a performer at heart, obviously. My verse is wrapping up. I'm in my last bar, so hop up on the coffee table, yeah, spit that shit. Beat ends perfectly. Oh, and then I hop down, and it was Memorial Day, so we'd been drinking, and there was a little bit of vodka on the floor, and I just,
Oh yeah.
and I was just like,
That's That's what happened to my. I slayed. Yep.
And they were like, "Are you all right?" I was like, "I don't know." My buddy was like, "Bro, you might have torn your meniscus." I was like, "I don't know what that is, man. I'm good." I was like, "I'm good. I'm good." And then we went to a party, and then I partied all night, and like woke up the next day, and like
because you were drunk and you couldn't feel it. So you were just
because if you tell your MCL, like unless your knee moves that way, your MCL is if you're looking at your leg right here, your MCL's on the inside. So it keeps your knee from moving too far that way, and like all that shit. So like I was like, oh man, I think I'm good. And then like I just for like 2 weeks straight just was out and about until I was like, this hasn't gotten better. I'm gonna go to the doctor.
So when you tear your MCL, you know how you could do this. With
Look
your
at Pat.
knee?
Look at Pat.
I don't know if you guys, but you know how you could like do this with your knee. I can't do this with my knee. I can't bring it in towards me right now.
Yeah, because that ligament's not connected. Like the doctor was like, try to flex your thigh, and I was like, oh, I can't. He's like, yeah, because the thing that pulls that isn't connected.
Tearing, that just sounds awful.
I can't like flex this. I can't. I used to love flexing my quads, and I can't flex my quads no more.
Yeah, you gotta wait until it reconnects. Anyway, so I feel your pain, brother. That's all I get at. Also, you gotta get a hobby. Go outside of the house, you fucking troll.
You gotta, you know what? We should start up. Well,
I can't do shit right now.
we should start up golfing again.
Golfing on one leg.
Nice.
Yeah,
That
go
doesn't
for it.
require too much. Okay, what's a non-leg?
not at
What's a
all.
non-leg movement?
Go karts.
You can't
We
drive. No, you
will go.
Can we just stick with gaming? I could just stay home and just game, you know?
Gaming is a
Yeah.
hobby. I'm with him.
No, it
I'm
is.
with him.
I want you to get outside.
It's cold outside.
Let's
Even when it was
build-
warm outside, you were inside, Pat.
Let's
Don't pretend like the
build,
weather has anything to do with it.
Let's buy JJ's Lego set and build it.
Let's do that.
Spidey,
Getting to build Legos.
how was your weekend?
Last weekend, didn't we? Wasn't it like Nahid's birthday?
Yes.
Yeah. I was chilled with Mickey for a while. We definitely did some.
Oh, God,
drinks.
yeah, I drank.
We got lit.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh God,
oh my
drank.
god! Never mind. I guess I totally forgot about my weekend again. But yeah, no, there was some drinking involved. Yeah,
There's a problem here. No one
Yeah.
ever remembers their weekend.
dude,
Dude,
it's
Yeah, it's that. But I mean, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Me and Bria went out to. Oh my God, where we all had food? We had food somewhere as well. There was that whole thing. Oh no, not La Margarita.
The other place, La Revolution.
Yeah. We went to Revolution with you guys.
Oh yeah, we did pottery.
Yeah,
I know.
We did pottery. So yeah, I was with you and with you at some point.
I know why I don't remember because Nahid's birthday started off at a Korean barbecue and I missed that part. And I was like,
man.
I was there for that part.
I missed that part, so I joined in on the drinking part, and then I drank, and then the memories
I'm the
not
only one that remembered
making
our weekends.
I had just got on the antibiotics, so I couldn't drink, and everybody was like, "Oh, you should still come out." And I was like, "No, I know me. It's like with the sweatpants. It's like if I come out, I'm gonna drink. I'm fucking weak. I'm gonna go home and do nothing."
You did good.
Because I know. And people are like, "No, it'll be fine, bro. It'll be fine." No, listen. My mom a long time ago was like, this was back before I was even drinking. She's like, "You're gonna probably have a drinking problem." I was like, "Why do you say that?" She's like, you just like, if there's something to drink, you're drinking it. Like around the house, like water, Kool-Aid, milk, just always drinking shit. She was like, "I don't know what's wrong with you, but like, just be careful."
Stop being hydrated.
And then like when I was older as an adult, like after I turned 21, she was like, "You just don't turn down a drink, do you?" And I was like, "Why would I?" And she was like, "Get your shit together." So I know. I'm not saying I'm an alcoholic. I'm just saying that if I go out and my hands aren't holding anything, I'll just end up drinking.
You got a
How does this drink get
you got a
here?
mocktail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all did all right.
That place had mocktails though, and that was good. So last
a Virgin
weekend,
Bloody Mary. I can fuck it up.
Gross. Why are you Tabasco in my drink? No, thank you.
what? Give me a
Bloody Mary. Come on.
Ew. Tomato.
trying to
Ew.
slurp
It's
that
a
shit.
soup. It's basically a soup.
Yeah, it's a gazpacho and with vodka, and I love that.
Then put tequila in my soup, and I'd be happy.
You might be.
Don't give me
A nice smoky
We
mezcal,
should try that.
tequila soup. So
Tequila rum.
last week, I got a Korean barbecue with Nahid for his birthday, because everyone's birthdays around this time of year. I did fucking
That's I'm awesome.
we went to go do pottery, which was super fun. Much harder than it seems, but also very calming.
Yeah.
I dug it a lot. Was kind of in the zone there. Pottery was fun, and then that's it. I think I chilled out. Man, my brain's telling. Oh, we cleaned our apartment. That's it. It was a lot of boring ass shit. We're almost done with our apartment. We gotta get it all the way cleaned out here soon. Anyway, Mickey, tell us about this racist thing, so then we could talk about this upcoming weekend.
Well, first of all, I want to start a pottery store called Harry's Pottery. Sorry, I couldn't help that. It comes out of me, you know. I think of it and I'm just like, I gotta get it out. It's like okay, so like I said, I'm having work done on my house, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting my garage finished up. They're insulating it and putting drywall and shit up. So there's a bunch of people in my garage working. I mean, there's power tools, there's scaffolding, you know, like scaffolding is involved.
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm chilling at the house. This happened yesterday, right? Yeah, happened yesterday. Went home early, so I'm waiting for my lunch to arrive. So I'm expecting Uber to show up at my doorstep. So I'm chilling on the couch. Doorbell rings. I look on the doorbell camera. It's like this guy with his dog and like another animal like in his like fleece or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, that's not my Uber. So I just figured maybe it's some guy soliciting something. So I was
Probably
like,
your neighbor.
it was, but like I'm antisocial, so I was like, I was like, he's probably soliciting something. I'm like, whatever, he'll go away. Doesn't go away. Keeps knocking, and I'm like, okay, fine. I gotta go talk to this guy. I open the door, and the first thing he says to me, he's like, and this is the best impression I can do. He's like, "You're my neighbor, right?" So based off of that impression, you can imagine what he looked like. So he's like, "You're my neighbor, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I don't know if you know, there's people in the back in your garage." I was like, "Yeah, I've got people working on my garage." He's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I just didn't want you to get robbed. I just wanted to make sure they."
Yep, they built scaffolding to rob me. They didn't notice.
They're going hard.
One thing I didn't mention is all the people working on my house are of Hispanic descent, and that's not a detail that should matter. But like he saw, well, no. What he said is, "I didn't want you to get robbed. I just wanted to make sure they belonged." And I was just like,
I know where you live at. I've seen your block. Yeah. It's okay. That's kind of
yeah. So I was
Bro,
like,
it's already kind of sketch.
but like it happened so quickly. I was like, okay, what? You know, it came in waves of like what happened, right? And I was just so stunned that like some people are so indoctrinated into their racism that he could see people installing drywall, and his first instinct is, I bet the homeowner has no idea what's going on back here.
he was like, they're gonna steal his house.
I gotta do something about this.
Putting up a mock
Like
house.
there's scaffolding involved, man. There's power tools running. Like there was
They're
enough,
breaking in with power tools, bro.
there
You never
was
seen
enough context clues to know.
I just want to make sure they belong. Oh,
He said that for real?
Yeah, like that, word for word.
Oh yeah, that's what I want. Give me the avert stuff. Just
so I was
watch
like,
it over
okay,
me.
you're on my watch list.
Yeah.
I gotta be avoiding you.
It's funny. Mickey showed me like the video, like the doorbell
Yeah.
video, and just seeing how long this dude is ringing the doorbell, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I was like, he's gonna go away. Surely he's gonna go away.
Man, I want that kind of confidence. I think
Right?
it's called privilege, but one day
He was white.
He was like, I will certainly
I think
take
that's
care of
apparent.
this.
I'm trying to imagine in my head that I walked up to a stranger's house and kept ringing their doorbell, not expecting them to come out and shoot me in the face. And the cops would be like, "Yeah, of course, black man rang your doorbell 10 times. He was clearly gonna murder all of you. I'm glad you did it."
It was so bizarre. So bizarre.
As a brief offside before we get into the other thing, I used to work at Domino's, and I had a pizza delivery job, and it was mind you, I was I think I was about 20. I was still under 21, so young little kid. I had to go deliver pizza on, it was called like Miguel Court, but I ended up on like Miguel Boulevard. And so I go to the house number, knock on the door, whole house, big house, huge house, lights are all on, knock on the door, pizza. Somebody goes, "Oh my God, what is that? Who's that at the door?" Knock, pizza, turn off all the lights. Turn off all the lights. Okay. Guys, I got your pizza out here. I'm wearing a pizza uniform. I'm holding the pizza. There's a pizza thing. I'm a fucking 20-year-old. I know I'm scary, but there's like 10 of y'all in here. I can hear you all. Pizza. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, fuck, what do I do? And the lady like, "We didn't order any pizza. Please go away." I was like, oh my God. So I figured out I was on the wrong street and went and delivered the pizza. And I was like, that was kind of terrifying for me. Like, I know that a random black person knocked on your door and you're a little scared, but like, there's so many of y'all in there. All you have to do was crack the door, at least come to the door and be like, "We ain't order no pizza." I'm like, all right, cool. Now turn off the lights. Hope I go away. Like,
That's crazy, man.
Spectre.
There's a Sebastian Maniscalco joke about that. Like that's like what happens today, but like back in the 90s, like you got a doorbell, it's like, oh, we have company over it. Like there was a period where I could go unannounced to places and just knock on their door and it would have been like, oh. But like now I fucking get mad when people call me without texting me to warn me that they're about to call me. Like don't just call my phone. That's weird.
I pulled up to your house to see your roommate before though and didn't tell you I was coming and just been like,
Well, I have a doorbell
funny.
cam. I'm like,
Right.
oh, it's Chris.
So what are you guys doing this weekend?
Oh no, Chris.
Well,
what are we doing, Chris?
I think tomorrow I might be spending a good amount of my day with you.
Hey,
Tell us, tell us the plan. Because I asked you what's going on, and you have this planned out. You have a whole itinerary.
You
listed options.
You know me. I have no itinerary. What I'm going to do.
It's Chris's birthday tomorrow.
Actually, it's on the Sunday, November 13th, baby.
Gang, gang, gang,
Tell
gang.
Marquette I was born on a Friday the 13th because I thought it would sound cool, and my mom spilled the beans that it was like a Tuesday.
So what are we doing, Chris?
We are no itinerary really. I need to come to your house to gather Obed for it. It's his birthday today, I believe. Actually,
What?
Shit, we gotta hit up.
no, I think his birthday's tomorrow. Actually, my bad. He's on the 12th.
A lot of birthdays happening in close succession.
Gonna scoop up young Obeezy. I need to go to. There's a pinball tournament that I need to stop by and say hi to some people at. So in Fountain Square, so I'm gonna do that.
I want to get drunk on the bus.
Fountain Square. Yeah. And then we're going to take public transportation to Broad Ripple to go to the hookah bar. And on that bus ride, we will have some drinks. Now, here's the thing. You got to figure out your pee situation because you're going to end up holding it much longer than you think you're going to have to.
Really?
So you want to drain your body first, get on the bus, and only have like 2 shots on the bus. And we'll just fuck around.
Why are you choosing the bus?
Yeah.
Huge fan of public transportation.
Yeah.
Are you even allowed to drink on a bus?
Yeah, what?
You ever been on a
You can do
public
anything you get
bus?
away with, buddy.
There's way worse things.
There are, right? I heard this old dude tell this girl, if you want to see how big it is, you got to cut it in half and count the rings. I was flabbergasted, floored, didn't know. I was like, is that even? She goes, you wild. I was like, is that sexy?
Right, ma'am, run.
I've been on public trains and stuff, but they don't do that shit on a public train.
Man, on a fucking bus. So anyway, Obed's also a big fan of public transportation because he's from New York. Public transportation is one of the ways that we can save the earth. I know, sounds crazy. We can get into that later. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel about it. Anyway, so we're going to ride the red line because it's not great, but it's kind of fun. So we're going to do that, go up to Broad Ripple, hit the hookah bar. Yeah, I think it is electric. Hit the hookah bar and then chill for a minute. And then probably go to my new house and maybe chill for a bit. And then after that, my friend, it's her birthday as well.
Jesus.
And she's going to be at Condado. And I was like, I'll stop by for a margarita there. So there's going to be breaks. So margarita, Condado, and then after that, getting up with Sydney and staying out all night.
Yeah, day drinking. I don't even like drinking like
Moderate
that.
day drinking.
I don't really even like drinking like that, but like tomorrow sounds like a fun day.
You're gonna end it with Sydney?
Yeah, but mind you, plenty of breaks.
That's not an end. That's just the beginning.
Yeah.
That's just the beginning.
No, like
you
I
go to Sydney's place and all of a
I
sudden
feel
you
like
wake
Sydney-
up and it's 5
I'm gonna get up with Sydney at 10.
Sydney's life feels like Euphoria.
Yeah, she's got all the neon lights in her house every time I come over. And I'm like, damn, there's some shit going. No, I'm gonna probably get up with Sydney at like 10. So like I'm gonna have a pretty big break to like kind of sleep, nap, chill, rehydrate. I'm getting a bunch of hydration packages and shit. It's gonna be fun. I'm not trying to go hard. I just want to like have a day of doing things. Mickey, I'm looking at you.
Famous last words.
No, because I know how you drink.
What?
And
Mickey's
guess how old Chris is based on how responsible he's being with this birthday. My man said he got hydration packet. He's gonna be
And
hydrated.
none of that is gonna happen.
For me, it is. And then I'm gonna look over at you, and you're gonna do the thing like you did at the snake pit. Where I'm like, Mickey, you're all right, and you're just gonna be like, I'm not even drunk. I'm like, oh my god, we're not even on the bus yet, Mickey.
I wasn't though.
You always say that you're not,
I
but your
remember-
body language is so. Your body language is like, is your child on alcohol? Do they look like this?
Yeah, we gotta celebrate. Chris, you gotta like swing by my apartment where you celebrate.
Oh man, it's gonna be I'm
Are you
trying
coming
to
up? Are you coming up
I don't know where, when.
tomorrow?
Saturday. Oh, I'm sorry. This is an invite. I do this thing where there's always open invites, and I've been told recently that an open invite isn't actually an invite.
It's not.
It's
You
not.
gotta invite people.
Spidey?
Actually, yeah.
Would you like to hang out tomorrow?
Yeah, down for that. I probably work though. I think I work at 3.
Okay, you want to hang out before or after work?
Before
When do you? How long till you work?
I work 3 to 11.
Damn.
Oh, well, you can come out for the Sydney thing. You can stay out all night. I know you're one of those all night type of people.
Yeah, that's more my thing. We're gonna celebrate first.
I had a friend recently who was talking about. She was like, "Yeah, I was hanging out with this dude, and like we did it all night." I was like, "Wow." I mean, like you take breaks and like naps and shit. All night seems like a really long time.
That's a lot of hours.
All right, it's a lot of
pressure.
hours.
Yeah.
Was there drugs involved?
I think I've done it all night like 2 times before, and like literally showed up to work the next day and cut my finger partially off at a Bass Bo's because I hadn't been asleep, and I was like, "Well,
God.
never doing that again." All night sex, not even once. All right, that's a joke.
And now we're gonna go into semen retention.
Oh my god, for the fucking, what are they called? The Maniverse. Sorry guys, I'm pulling up my notes because I'm bad at my job. I hope you guys are enjoying the podcast. If this was not live, we could cut this part out, but now I need to fill this dead air with sounding less like a piece of shit. Oh my god, I also forgot
Black Panther.
the name. Black Panther.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Mickey.
Mickey.
Wait, you did that? I thought there had to be something else.
That was not a bit. That was not a bit. Well, we're gonna loosely talk about Black Panther.
Yeah,
we're
I
not gonna
haven't
spoil
seen
anything.
No spoilers. Don't. Let's not
check.
even. Let's not say anything specific about the movie. Other than that, it was good. It was really good.
It was.
I enjoyed it. I think it was
Not adequate.
Look, okay. Okay, you guys tell me. Is me saying that it was an adequate sequel, is that not like good praise?
No.
People won't see it as good praise, but I understand what
Because
you mean.
adequate
Like
sounds
it was a
mediocre.
good. Like doesn't
Yes, that's
adequate
Spidey said.
mean good?
Give
Like,
it a grade.
It was
give
good.
it a ABCD grade.
I will give it
Whoa.
an A.
That's more than adequate, motherfucker. That's a great movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
adequate is a C.
Yeah, thank you, Spidey.
Yeah, you tell me.
That's what I think. That's what
I asked Mickey this yesterday. Would you rather have a girl tell you after having sex that was adequate, or was it good?
They even like that.
She could say that'll do, pig.
That'll do. That'll do. I would give it an A as well. And I guess, and I know I just said grades, but if we're going off of that, then I would also put Black Panther, the OG one from 2018, S tier. I would put this one in A tier. I think that's a good way to go about it. It was good, emotional, beautiful looking. There were things I liked a lot, and there were some things I didn't like. That's all
Is
movies.
there
all
enough
movies.
action?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna go into this fresh off of just seeing Woman King and
Don't do that.
Oh.
Yeah, like,
Not the same kind of deal.
okay.
I do wish that we had. I haven't seen Woman King, but I heard about it. I think Shelby said she went with you guys. She was talking about like the choreography in there. Like I want more of that back in the movies. I think John Wick and them are kind of bringing that new pioneering of action style in that's more grounded in realism. And the Marvel movies obviously aren't. I mean, fuck, what superhero movie is, right?
Yeah.
Like we're getting this divergent thing, which is cool because we need that kind of diversity. But yeah, it was good. I encourage people to go see it. Been looking at the numbers. People are already apparently seeing it.
Yeah.
It is good.
I was in a packed house, yeah.
Yeah, I was in our. There was packed-ish. A lot of kids there, which is always good to see.
Yeah.
Trying to think of what else to say about it without. Oh, me and Mickey are gonna be doing a spoilery review.
Yeah, we will be filming that later today, and I'll try to get it out today, but we'll see.
So,
But yeah, it'll be me, Chris, Shelby, Dameron, everybody that saw it. And everybody that's going to wait for the reaction, they are the unsung heroes, but it's a mistake.
I hope I don't get spoiled on who in Black Panther is. That's all
You're
I care about.
gonna, though.
That's-
That's
I've read the comics and I
only
think I know who it is
It's the
already. Like,
only thing that anybody's going to be talking
I
about.
mean, it's
Like,
also.
Is it comic accurate?
I don't know because I don't know the comics. I will say this: if
Is
you
the
watch,
trailer accurate?
what the fuck does that mean?
What do you mean?
Like, at the end of the trailer, there was a body in a Black Panther costume. Is that accurate deception? So then it's
no.
Cherie.
Dude, it was obviously a female. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it could be one of
There
several,
could be.
it could be one of several characters. I don't know.
Okay.
So anyway,
It's
go see it.
It's the only thing that's gonna be in. It's
see it.
gonna happen. There's no way that you're gonna avoid it unless you install shit on your phone.
Oh,
to like,
Yeah. What is that thing called?
I don't know. Google.
I will say this though: it is a serious movie, and I think that that's probably that's the thing that you should probably go in knowing is that it might be the most serious Marvel movie. Let me run through my brain of Marvel movies. Calculating. Yeah, I think it might be the most serious Marvel movie,
I mean, yeah, it was good.
but it was good.
It was good.
That's not
it's a
condemning.
tearjerker.
An adequate sequel. A tearjerker for sure. Yeah,
Definitely.
of course. You know what you're going into.
So, with that being said, movies. Did y'all see that John Wick trailer?
I did not
didn't.
yet.
What?
Yeah, no, they said John
We
McCord.
gonna react to it.
Well, we've seen a trailer. Like Donnie Yen's gonna be in it.
Oh yeah,
You didn't see the trailer that came out yesterday?
No, we were
not the
gonna
one
react to
yesterday,
it.
but we've
Wow,
seen.
I thought y'all did react to it. I was working remotely.
Isn't there a trailer that already came out though? Like we saw something.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Wick is gonna fight Ip Man. I remember that.
He's fighting Ip Man.
Ip Man.
Imp Man.
Who?
Donnie
You never seen
Yen.
Ip Man?
Nah, bro.
Donnie A?
Oh
Donnie
my
Yen.
God!
All right, we
The
now we
first
need all
Ip
kung
Man
fu
is-
movies.
Oh yes, we need it. Oh,
Oh,
dude,
man.
the first Ip Man is so
What the
good.
fuck is it? Ip Man.
Ip Man is the name.
IP?
Of,
Yeah.
IP. Ip Man is that was Bruce Lee's master.
What is he? Like a kung fu master?
Kung Fu
or-
master.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kung Fu master. So it's his story. Really good. The first one is. Whew, yeah. That was the first movie I ever saw Donnie in, and like it was like, oh, holy
Same.
fuck!
Hell yeah.
Who the
How is
fuck-
that man moving this?
Who
fast?
is this guy?
So I had a buddy who was doing Muay Thai and he put me on Donnie Yen and I was like, damn, this shit's good.
Yeah.
Donnie is one of my favorite actors. Like a lot of he's a good balance of like being really good at martial arts, but also really good at acting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's funny.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Rogue One. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
standout performance in fucking Rogue One. Star Wars needs more of that.
Yep.
Whooping a man with a stick type of shit. Ba, 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 ba. You're like, oh my God, how do you hit him 10 times? What happened? So a lot of new games are out right now. Mm-hmm. And I do want to focus on video games because...
Just an exciting thing.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we're all
Sorry.
playing a lot of video games now. I'm going to speak for Serge right now because he's not here, and I feel like I can do that. If he's got a problem with it, Serge, call me. What up? He's playing the new God of War, and he says it's fucking amazing. And he did also. We used to go back and forth on this fight, and by we, I mean me and all my other friends. I don't think I've ever fought with you guys about this. About like
Let's do it.
standalone titles on PlayStation versus Xbox. PlayStation's like left
Yeah.
Xbox in the dust.
All the way.
100%.
So long ago that it's been a while,
100%.
and like I haven't thought about it because I haven't had that argument
The
since
only
like maybe
reason,
Halo 3.
well, not the only reason, but like one of the biggest reasons, like Xbox, like I agree with you. PlayStation has way more exclusives and way better exclusives, and I think they would be kings right now if companies like you remember Grand Theft Auto was like exclusively PlayStation
Yeah.
for a while. So like once big properties like that went over across all the platforms, then like. Although I am worried for Sony though. Like I don't know. I'm just like this.
Why?
This generation of consoles is just, I don't know, man. I get it.
I like my
It was the
PS5.
pandemic, but like there's just nothing to do on them.
Nah, man, you're just getting older.
Yeah.
You're moving to PC.
What do you mean? There's nothing to do on the console?
I like
There's
playing
no
Call of Duty
game.
online.
Well, you just talked about all of the standalone games.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like across its history, not like right now.
Oh, so
Hey,
God of
but
War.
There's things are
Yeah.
coming
God
now.
of
Now,
War,
now
Wolverine's
things
gonna
are
come
now
out.
yeah, things are starting to come out for sure. The thing that I got really excited about tonight until 8 p.m. Naruto skins available on Fortnite.
Oh shit, son!
You can
Are
play.
you even gonna play Fortnite again? When's the last time you played Fortnite?
I mean, I'm still down to play it. I know we're doing Modern Warfare right now, but like I could.
I don't think we're gonna play Fortnite for like another year.
I could chase the chicken dinner, dude. I'd be down.
That's PUBG.
Wait,
We'd have
what
to go way back.
Look,
Nice,
where it
man.
all started.
We did. It did. Playing on that on your screen. I got a couple of chicken dinners back in the day, man. I kind of miss PUBG.
It was
I've
hard.
never played PUBG.
It's fucking hard.
Yeah.
It was not easy.
Like you'd get in a gunfight with a person, and be like, I think I'm killing them, and then you'd die and be like, I guess.
But you could also survive the fog like way long time. Like we would go back for people, and they were like a mile into the fog. Not me. It wasn't always me. It wasn't always.
Lagging ass would be like,
It wasn't always
we'd be
me.
deep into a game, all strategy, and he's like, oh, I'm still
Shout
looking
out-
for loot. I'm like,
Shout out to Gio. He would always be the daredevil. Like, no, I can get it.
I got a win with Mike Lugerai once, and it was fucking sweet. It was actually me, Mike, and Gio, and I was like, hell yeah, let's go. So we're talking about games because I know a lot of us are playing a lot of games now. We're back into Call of Duty. We're getting requests every other night, like, you getting on tonight? Pat calls me. He's just like, you ready? And I'm like, oh my God. And when the new Modern Warfare hasn't even come out. Or in my bad, the new Warzone hasn't come out, which
I'm
I'm
hyped
excited
for
for
Warzone.
that. I'm leveling up my guns and shit now. But yeah, how do you guys think this new Call of Duty's going? Same game for the last 12 years. How long have we been playing Call of Duty for? 10 years?
I mean, it's still fun, and the game itself, like once you actually make it into the matches, is very functional. I think it's
Yeah.
super fun. I'm very disappointed at how broken the menu systems and these tiny little things that culminate into a lot of stress. Like every time you leave a match, people get booted randomly, game freezing a lot. Like it's just not tightened up, and it's just not excusable for like if it was like an indie developer, maybe I could like look past it, but like from a huge ass developer like this, the amount of things that were wrong with it on day one and continue to be. I know there's a big update coming, but it's just not excusable, and I just don't like that we give companies like free passes all the time for shit like this. But it is a fun game. I really like it. I enjoy it.
I do think it's fun. I'm just kind of after being back into the Call of Duty cycle, I'm almost like I don't want another fucking Call of Duty game. Like just give me more war zones. I don't know.
Well,
but I hate the leveling system in this one too because it's confusing.
Stupid.
And I don't like that part. I know that they did it, so I guess that everybody plays with all the different guns to kind of get people to move through. But it's not intuitive, which I find that to be annoying. Like when I'm trying to level up the M14. Is that the one you start with? Mm-hmm. And it's like M4, my bad. The M4, the one you start with, and it's like I was like, oh, I want the silencer, and it was like to get the silencer, you got to get to level 10 with the SBK, and I was like, what the fuck is an SBK? So now I have to get out of that menu, go look at all the other guns, figure out which one's the SBK, and then it's like you unlock the SBK when you get to level 20, and I'm like, oh my god, and like that's all annoying.
It is, yeah.
And I understand like they want people to do that, but like if I don't want to have to, because also if the guns aren't leveled up, then when Warzone comes out, I'm gonna be a shit show.
Also, are there gonna be are there gonna be separate guns for Warzone, and you had to get this accessories leveling up weapons for them? That weapons don't merge to Warzone. I imagine. Because I remember last Warzone it didn't do that.
But you get your loadout. That's why
because you can get the.
You can build a loadout, so that's why we're trying to level up.
You can build a loadout, and then remember, like in Warzone, like you can call in, like you can get your specific gun that you built.
I thought you.
From a loadout?
You couldn't if you were just picking them up off the ground, but the loadout that would drop.
Oh, okay.
There was a loadout that would drop.
Okay, yeah.
But that's honestly, I do wonder because like the one thing I really liked about PUBG is like I liked that you could pick up guns, but then there would also be scopes. Like all of the,
you got to find the attachments.
All of the accessories would be on the ground too, so you're building a loadout like as you're playing the battle royale, and I really enjoyed that. But
Are we doing Call of Duty today?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're doing. Hey, Twitch.tv/the Normies TV.
They're on it.
Yeah.
The people watching on YouTube. I'm always watching.
That's right.
I'm always talking to YouTube.
I got you.
Yeah.
Like you're talking to the people.
Or maybe they just stumbled upon this podcast. Like, who are these goobers? Stick around. We do all kinds of stuff here on Twitch.
Man, it's getting winter out again. We need to bring the hot tub back.
Yeah.
That would be tight.
Where are we going to put the hot tub?
That would be pretty cool.
We're
gonna put the hot tub.
In the hot tub with you guys.
Yeah, we did some very close.
Remember the hot tub soup?
Yeah. God.
Like,
all right.
I just.
Yeah, no, that's the appropriate reaction right there. See, here's the thing: is if we do the hot tub podcast again, I think somehow, some way, we need to go on Facebook Marketplace and find like an actual hot tub.
Yes, 100%.
Because that hot tub was too small.
Yep.
It turned into dude soup, and it was impossible to keep clean.
We need an actual 4-person hot tub, like a comfortable 4-person hot tub where I don't cramp up.
Not something we need to inflate.
Yes,
we're adults. I'm not sitting in a.
And now we have showers in here, so we can easily shower.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you know this, but if you stay in a hot tub for like an hour doing a podcast, wiped out for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
The first podcast we did, I was like, I cooked myself for an hour straight, and I got out. I was like, I think I'm fine, and my buddy was like, you are fatigued. You will go lay
we should
down.
Just turn the temperature down a little bit.
You want a cold hot tub?
Or
we should put it outside. Or it's cold outside, so we'll need it to be hot.
I think that's
I was Chris on that.
To keep our energy up, instead of water, we use Red Bull.
I hate this.
We just hot tub.
Wait. Can we work out a Red Bull sponsorship for that?
If they pull the Red Bull truck up to here and get the hose out, I'm leaving.
Dump it. Just get to dump it.
We might land Red Bull, but we will not be landing Bang Energy. That's what,
we won't be landing Bang.
Bang Energy.
Oh my God. I feel like if you dip yourself in Red Bull, I think you come out like the Joker.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty fucking much.
No, it'd be Two-Face.
So on the video game tip, I got an Oculus for my birthday. I got a Quest.
Oh, it's so fun.
Which really means Mark Zuckerberg knows what it looks like when I masturbate.
So you watch porn on that shit already?
Record day one, second one out the box.
First thing he did.
First thing, it's like ASMR too. They're all close to your ears.
Trojan.
And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. But aside from that, which is a joke, I don't masturbate. Everyone else. The games are fun, man. So Beat Saber's really fun. It's kind of keeping me in shape. It's back to my. I like rhythm games. I like rhythm games with your whole body. We've been talking about bringing back Guitar Hero. We've been talking about a lot of stuff, and Just Dance is obviously coming back. We've got a whole entire area built for it now.
I'll fuck shit up in DDR again.
Dude,
Yeah.
We get one of those like metal pads.
Oh, how about DJ Hero?
DJ Hero would be. I wish DJ Hero would have caught on because that game was surprisingly fucking fun.
Yes, it was. I was playing that shit.
DJ Hero is like an unsung hero of the games because my buddy had it and we'd like come over and like we'd be pre-gaming to go out. And he'd be like, all right, I'm gonna play a little bit of DJ Hero. And he'd be like, damn, bro, he's like over here scratching and shit and like mixing. We're all like drinking beer. I'm like, this is borderline fun. We're putting on like a little tiny concert. Also, I had a art gallery a couple of months back, and they had Guitar Hero there in this old room, and we were playing a bunch of Guitar Hero, and I was like, I forgot how fucking fun this is.
Oh yeah, Healer.
Yeah, so I want to get us that gear. We're gonna probably have to wait a while, but I want to get us that so we could do Guitar Hero and stuff like that. And those other kind of group streams where I know the shooters are fun and Call of Duty are fun, but like I also want to do some of this legacy shit. Playing the Oculus, it's got me on some Beat Saber, but it's also got me playing Super Hot, which is old, but it's hella fun. It's probably my favorite game on there. I think I pulled my back playing it.
What was that super realistic gun one that gave us?
Contractors 3.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let Spidey try that.
Got a little motion sick on that one.
Oh shit.
I sit down in the chair and play that one, so we can let Pat try it too, since he's got this bad leg. But like it's good. I like it a lot, and I played it for a while and was like, oh man, like you kind of get really immersed into it, and you pull it off your face, and you're like, oh, back in the real world.
Is this real? What is real?
But it's super fun, and I want you guys to tell me any of your favorite games on the Oculus, so you guys can let me know, so I can play them, because I'm trying to play more. I got a Battle Royale on there, but it was making me hella nauseous.
Could we play online together if I got one?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to think of
what that looks like.
You can stream it straight to your phone so people can watch you play it, which is cool. This isn't me advocating for it. If no one wants to get it because you don't want to be involved in meta,
can you
totally understand.
Stream it to your computer and then OBS capture?
Yeah, I was doing it earlier today. I did a test on it.
Yeah, but I will also say the quality is not that good. I saw him play. The gameplay quality is not that good. Like the P90 looked like doo-doo.
Yeah,
it looked
it's
like
different when
Modern
it's
Warfare 1.
2 inches away from your eyes, though.
I mean, VR games aren't graphically there yet, but it's more about like the immersive.
And that's why Super Hot goes hard. Because Super Hot knows that, and they're just like, hey,
Keep it basic.
let's keep it basic as fuck.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Because like it
Dude,
I was
dodging
just
bullets
on the
in Super
second.
Hot.
What's crazy to me is how whenever you're like on a platform, just like the sense of depth and height, like it truly triggers my mind into thinking like, oh fuck, like like it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So hella fun. I don't know if we can ever. I would do a Super Hot stream for like. I could probably play Super Hot for like fucking 2 hours straight. Honestly,
we should get into some VR streaming.
we should try. But the people don't really stream VR like that for whatever reason. They usually
they
do it and put the content out
Well,
later. I haven't. The only thing I see people streaming is VR chat.
Maybe
I've been
not.
checking around.
Maybe not anymore. But
VR
like
chat.
Beat Saber was pretty hot for a long time. I don't know if it still
Yeah.
is,
Beat Saber
but
was.
honestly, you in VR chat would be hilarious. Like it would be so funny.
I'm trying to. It comes. You can get it for free. I've already got it downloaded. I just haven't gotten into it yet. But I do want to do that. Maybe some VR chat stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of fun, creative possibilities with it. But also, it's something to do. Me and Marquette have been playing this Star Wars game on there where once again, in true Vader status, he's like, oh, hey, you've got the Force. I need you to do some things for me. And I'm like, Marquette, he's going to kill us. And she's like,
For sure.
why do you think that? I was like, listen, this is what Vader does, right? He finds motherfuckers. He's like, hey, do a couple of errands for me. And at the end, he stabs you in the face. Pretty consistent. But it's fun because like when Darth Vader walks up to you, he's like this tall. I got a video to show you guys when Darth Vader walks up to Marquette for whatever reason. She does that shit talky body language thing where she's just like, what? And I'm like, you can't talk to Anakin like that. What the fuck?
Like that.
But no, it's hella fun, man. I'm surprised that it was gonna be this fun. I feel kind of shitty because my little sister asked for one for Christmas, and she was like, I want a quest, and I was like, you want me to like tell you to go to the woods and find something? Like, what the fuck? The fuck are you talking about? I'll make you a map. I'll put that together for you for your birthday, I guess. And she was like, no, it's like a VR thing. And I was like, oh, my buddy got one, and I tried out his. I was like, oh, this is super fun. And Hunter had one, and it's fun.
It's crazy that you don't need the things around your room anymore. Like,
Yeah.
it's just the headset. That's just insane to me.
You don't have to
guys
be
seen
plugged
the-
into the computer.
I don't understand how
Showed me that new
it
headset
does
coming
that.
out?
Which one?
There's a new one that does this, the VR AR headset. It might be from Google, and it does everything. Like we could connect to all the shit that we need.
Yeah,
to
but if
over there,
if it's
get
a
it
Google
anywhere.
device, I'm a wait till it hits the market because Google devices often fail. Like
my man, what you got over here?
So
What you mean, a Samsung?
Yeah.
I thought you had a Google
Hey,
Pixel.
man, y'all gotta stop coming to Samsung like that.
I have
crazy,
a
y'all don't know
Google
what it is.
Pixel, and I think Google 3 was the peak. I actually regret. I think I
He's
might.
got buyer's remorse.
I might have to go to iPhone just like against my will
Come to the dark side, baby.
because the camera is undeniably
What are you,
better.
bro?
you're
that's
definitely
good.
wrong, man.
You sleeping on these Samsungs? That's
Yeah,
what your
but
problem
see,
is.
Really?
The
wait,
Galaxy's
this is a
absolutely
Google
blew up,
Pixel?
son. It's the new Pixel.
Yeah, it's the Pixel.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
I
alright.
don't. It's
So last thing about VR, I don't know if you guys heard this, but the guy who invented the Oculus Quest has made a prototype of one that has these 3 things here in the front of the VR game, and it connects to the game that you're playing, and when you lose, it blows your head off.
what?
The guy who invented the Oculus, he made a prototype for a VR headset that kills you in real life.
You lying?
Why?
I'm going to show it to you. No one knows why. He just was like, "Oh, I made this thing. Here's my prototype," and everyone was like, "Okay, why don't you take that back to hell where you came from?"
Wait, this sounds like the guy
I feel
that.
like you're still joking, but
Yeah, I feel like you're joking.
This
over
is
here,
like
man.
the.
Why, you're not gonna make money. Who's gonna want to buy that?
You wouldn't play it once, Pat, just to see how
Bruh.
good you are at Call of Duty.
Come on, you love
What
the thrill.
the
You love
fuck?
the
I mean,
thrill
low-key,
of
If you-
the thrill of
How
the
about,
risk.
but see, maybe not a bullet shot, maybe like a BB gun. That'd be kind of be like, or like a taser,
Like just a.
or like a little taser. Maybe I fuck with the tase too.
That's like the architect that designed the suicide roller coaster.
Yeah, right?
Like, why did you? Why?
You're gonna come in and somebody's just gonna. This
Somebody
would
should
change
check
Call
in
of
on
Duty
him.
games.
Did anybody ask him
Yeah,
how he's
some-
doing?
Do you know how
he's in
they should.
game right now. You can't really get in.
Can't stop him.
No pause.
And next thing you know, you end up fucking your own sister. And the only reason people are gonna think I said that is because I'm weird. But if you've seen Sword Art Online, you know exactly what I'm talking
If
about.
you watch Black Mirror, you might fuck your army buddy.
Striking Vipers. I think it's crazy because like I'm trying to just imagine what a Call of Duty lobby is like, right? But if it's like, bro, we're down. If we don't win, we're gonna fucking die. And the other team is just like, fucking noob, get good. Oh, that's right, you can't because you're dead, stupid bitch. I hope your mom puts it on later. Like it would be so gutter. It would be awful. That's how everyone's like, America's going to a civil war. That's where it's gonna happen at in the VR space. And everyone's just gonna have to strap one on their heads.
You know how I stay
we're gonna have to
stress
play
free.
Pong until we die.
You know how I stay stress free in Modern Warfare?
Oh.
I've got everybody on mute.
Yep.
For real?
Yeah, I
funny.
don't.
I why? So that's why you don't talk to me and shit.
What? No.
Talk to you,
I
but not
can
everyone
hear
else.
you guys. I'm saying like just everybody else. Like the
But
random,
how about our
random-
other
I did too.
teammates?
What
Oh,
the other
probably
teammates?
not even playing
I might
the
not
There's
be
objective.
hearing
normally
them,
like
yeah.
5
I
of
might
us
not.
Bro,
anyway.
but then that's probably why we're losing games. They
What?
calling us signs.
No, they're
we
not.
gotta communicate with them.
No,
we got
no.
other teammates, man.
Hey, they can hear him.
Yeah, here's the thing about other teammates. They don't. I played all the
they
team
don't.
games on Call of Duty where it's like, hey, we need to go catch the objective. They're like, no, we don't.
Especially if it's us, it's weird. It's like there's 5 of us or 6 of us. There is no other teammate.
It's just
Sometimes there
so funny that like Call of Duty is like so popular and like people play it because they're like, oh man, it was a long day at work. Can't wait to just get on and just play a few rounds and have a good time. But it's like you leave angry every single time. Like it's not a relaxing game.
For real, I
mean,
don't
I
get
could-
that mad.
No, I'm
leave
pretty good at
stressed.
not letting
Yeah.
it get to me, but I do know what you mean, man.
Yeah.
So, last little tidbit, top of the top, since we're off of games.
Won't.
Kyrie Irving?
Oh yeah.
So what exactly? I don't watch sports at all.
Kyrie Irving.
Who is
Guy,
Kyrie
flat
Irving?
Flat Earth guy. Remember the
This
basketball player?
motherfucker was already a flat earther, so he was already
didn't
off
know
to a
that
bad
Yeah, remember
start.
I talked about this a lot when we were in the hot tub days. We talked about this guy who believed in flat Earth.
What team?
And
What's-
then
what
he
sport?
didn't want to take basketball. He didn't New Jersey Nets. He didn't want to do the COVID shots, and he was advocating, telling people not to take the COVID shots.
Okay.
And that's the reason he didn't get to play in the NBA for a while because
Okay.
he refused
Yeah,
to
yeah,
take
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
vaccine
yeah,
to
yeah.
be back. That same motherfucker. All right. I used to like this guy. I was actually hoping the Lakers would trade for him for this season. And so this idiot posted a video on Twitter, like that had language about anti-Semitic and like all that stuff. And this is right after Kanye. So like you just saw one of your friends
Got a
and
copycat killer.
and you just saw one of your friends just go down this road. Why are you going down this road? Anyways, he posted a video, and then he took it down. And people were commenting, fans were like, "Hey, why didn't the NBA and the league not do anything about this?" And they're like calling it out. So the NBA and the league, his team, were like, "Hey, go out there, apologize. Nothing's going to happen. Go to the media, tell them you didn't mean to do this. Apologize to them, donate the money." And he went out there to the media, Didn't apologize. Donated the money. The money that he donated, that the company rejected, they said he didn't really apologize. They gave him an opportunity to apologize, and everything going into the water. He doubled down. All right.
Never double down on anti-Semitism. It's a bad idea.
He didn't double down anti-Semitism.
He doubled down on posting a video and having his freedom of speech.
Yeah. So like that's what he was talking about. It's like, I had freedom of speech. That's what he was going at. And then I was like, bro. So he didn't apologize or anything like that. So then like a day later, his owner calls him in and sits down and talks to him. He's like, hey, we're gonna have to suspend you for 5 games. And then behind closed doors right now, it looks like he may not ever play in the league again.
Damn.
And on top of that, because the commissioner of the league, the guy who runs the league, is Jewish. So why the fuck? Like, come on.
Oh, he was talking about like Jewish people against you specifically?
Well, he wasn't. The video was.
The video.
You know, I just
pretty much about. I think I don't even know what the video is about.
I just feel like when you're at that level and you're making that kind of money, you've probably done anything and everything. And I feel like celebrities almost just have to be steeped in controversy just to feel something. Because you know what I mean?
I know where you're
Because,
going with that, but that's great.
So now he lost.
they've done everything.
So now,
what else could there possibly be except to piss off the world and just see what that's like?
So just like Kanye, he lost his shoe deal. So now he's done. Like the new Kyries were supposed to come out this Christmas. Done.
Darn.
He is pretty much done in the NBA, and like pretty much like it's not a done deal, but he's pretty much done in the NBA because nobody wants to touch him anymore.
So my question is just real quick before we get into it is, what do you guys think free speech means? What does free speech mean?
I think you can say whatever you want, but it comes with consequences sometimes.
I agree with that. But I think it comes with consequences. But I also think sometimes we need to... I was talking to Chris about this earlier. I think like when cancel culture wants to go and cancel somebody, you know, they thinking of, okay, for an example, let's say the normies, right? There's people that don't want to cancel us. They only think of the faces on the camera that they're going to cancel, but they're not thinking about the editors, the people working behind the scenes that actually rely on like this company to survive and work. So I feel like we need to work as how can we punish the people really at jobs, so the people who are working there. Because like for example, they shut for Kanye West Yeezy's production. They shut down the Georgia plant. Mm-hmm. So shutting down the Georgia plant, people were like. They needed that income to survive.
They're going to disenfranchise the workers.
So we need to figure out a way. How do we punish Kanye West's bank account directly?
Wait, did everyone get fired or did they get laid off? Because from what I heard, they're going to bring back production of the actual shoe just without the Yeezy name.
Yeah. but the Georgia plant is shut down.
Yeah, did they get fired or did they all get laid off? Like, are they just doing this temporarily?
I mean, but they're not going to get paid for a while.
Pat, would you say that you think we should be giving workers more power?
Yeah, I feel like the workers I feel like the brand should not be affected. I feel like the person who is the actual person, like if Jay Bezos came out and said stupid shit, Amazon's so big, so many families rely on working there.
But
then Jeff Bezos needs to get canceled.
He should let them unionize.
I think that like. I agree with you. The brand shouldn't be affected, but like once something like that happens, it's like a symbolism thing. Now this thing is just inherently tied with this other thing. So at the least, they have to rebrand. Like it can't be
like those nightclubs when someone gets shot downtown.
100%.
And then they change the name of the nightclub.
But I see what you're saying. But like oftentimes, like with these things, like with controversial people. It sucks that like workers are affected, but oftentimes those other ventures are also like poorly run, and like people like I heard Kanye West like the was it called the Donda School?
Yeah.
Like I heard there was like bad shit going on there as well. So.
I mean, let's just not get it. So I asked all this because he was talking about standing up for his right for free speech. What free speech means is that you can say whatever it is you want to say. Certainly within like reason, and like the government can't prosecute you can't do anything about that. The whole point of free speech is to speak truth to power, and like the government, you can say fuck the president, they can't do anything about that. You can say I want to fight a firefighter, and like it's whatever, right? You can say all of those things, but then like when it comes to your job, you don't have free speech at work. Any place you work at, you sincerely, and I know that people are like if you work at fucking Walmart and you come in one day and say fuck Walmart, they'll fire you. And I'm not saying that is right. I'm just saying that this is the reality that we live in, right? And so, like, I don't know I mean, I think the ways that people get around this is by getting with unions and getting power to workers and helping them to be able to strengthen those things so that they can do and say shit like this. And I don't fucking agree with what Kyrie says. I think he's a fucking idiot. This motherfucker's been a fucking flat earther for who God knows how long. If you think the planet's flat, your opinions on everything are moot to me. We're not talking about anything. You're using a cell phone. How does your cell phone work if the planet's flat, you fucking idiot?
Of all the conspiracy theories, like, who is gaining what from the Earth being flat? And no one knowing about it. Like, what is
the ice wall that is holding everything in?
The gain? What's the gain? What is the gain? Like,
I'm with you on that one. Maybe.
I agree. Well, I disagree. I think you have free speech always.
But I mean, hold on.
No. Let me. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back around. I'm gonna bring it back around. You have free speech always. If you want to say shit at work, you can. It comes with consequences. That's all it is. And I think that everybody should be allowed to say whatever the fuck they want, simply so that we know that level of thinking exists.
So we know where the bottom's at.
Exactly. So like somebody says
like
something,
Jewish space lasers, and we're like, okay, you're the bottom.
Yeah. Like somebody says something wild, and it's like, okay, at least we know like that. Like you can't be the only one. There might be 6 of you, but that level of thinking exists. You know, like so. I think it's important in that respect, but yeah, to use free speech as a defense is stupid, because if I go around saying I want to kill a certain ethnicity, like you're
people gonna stop fucking with you.
Yeah, that's not like.
Look, you got free speech to your mama. You can go say, "Hey, mama, your dinner sucks," and fuck you. And the consequences is she might slap the shit out of you.
Yeah, exactly. Words have consequences. You have free speech, but free speech comes with consequences.
And take a video.
It's not a.
DM us the video of you telling your mama her cooking ain't shit.
The only place you can really say whatever you want and there's no consequences is a Xbox Live chat.
I was gonna say 4chan. Motherfuckers say shit on 4chan. I'm like, oh, too many people agree with this. God.
People post murder and shit on 4chan.
I'm just like, funny, right? Fucking idiot. Yeah, it's a terrible place.
There's been some instances of
the whole butthole of the internet. So
I thought the dark web was like that.
Yeah, the Kyrie thing is. It's wild. I just don't understand.
I'm telling you, man, they have so much money and they've done
my whole thing is
it's just like,
how can this man go down the same road just a week or two before seeing what Kanye?
Because he's seeing Kanye's like his brother in arms. I think he sees what happened to Kanye and he's like, that's fucked up. Let me. You know what I mean? Like it's like they think they're standing in solidarity together. I feel like, which is wild.
It's like when serial killers crop up and then you have like copycat crimes. Like it's just.
With copycat crimes, like they're gonna gain notoriety, maybe some public notoriety.
Well, that's probably
but Kyrie Irving was already fucking made. Like he's popular. He's already a good basketball player. He's well known.
I'm telling you,
he doesn't need pop.
He also hates the Jews. So
he just doesn't.
I don't think he does. I think he's fucking confused.
I think
he's sliding down into this whole like Black Israelite thing, which is. Some wild shit, which is also, it's wild. It's like, I think those people see themselves as like Colin Kaepernick, right? Who's like, I said what I said, I did what I did. That was me using my free speech. And yeah, I got fucking fired from my job and I got canceled from it. But like, he took that L and he became like this martyr for the cause. And like, I think I agree with him. If you agree with Kyrie, that's on you. If you agree with the videos he posts, that's on you. But it's like, I think sometimes they see themselves like that and they're like, you know, for the greater good. And it's like, but I don't know, to what fucking point?
Yeah.
Well. I guess we're gonna have to move on to one slightly lighter topic.
Lighter
topic?
Yeah.
What are you drinking tomorrow?
Yeah. What are you drinking tomorrow? You tequila man.
God, dude, don't you dare bust out no more.
What should I bring you? What's your favorite type of cookie?
Oh my god.
A Negroni. Spagliata. With Prosecco in it.
That's not a cookie.
You don't know that. So. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man had something to say about relationships. I want to end it on a high note of talking about relationships. And Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
Essentially, Chainsaw Man posits that without actual emotional attachment, the physical things just aren't as good.
I mean, yes, for sure.
Is
but
sex
sometimes
better with emotional attachment, yeah.
He has chainsaws
100%, but
that's true.
And he's spitting facts.
I don't know. It depends.
I've also had some amazing sex without emotional connection.
That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes that's nice too. But like, I guess the difference would be meaningful. It's more meaningful.
But also, if you take that person that you had the amazing sex with, and then you put emotion into it, it then grows that
I
Sex gets
kind of think it's amazing that Chainsaw Man gets to have this amount of emotional clarity. It's a TV show about a man with chainsaws for hands.
Yeah,
That wants to
and
touch
the head.
boobies.
We forget about the head. We forget about
And his head, obviously.
How can a Chainsaw Man have a relationship?
He's got a human part every once in a while, most of the time.
Look, and look, what?
We see you.
I didn't know that anybody could take the waifu spot after Mikasa, but Makima, yeah,
Yeah?
Makima's.
That's it for you?
I'm low key in love, even though she's hella manipulative. But it's just like,
You're just like, manipulate me, please.
there's a YouTuber that. Long story, but anyways, one of her merch it's just a shirt that says "Gaslight Me, Daddy."
Is it Chat?
It's not. It's Mooncat.
Mooncat.
But yeah, "Gaslight Me, Mommy."
Man. All right. Well,
Makima.
didn't think we were going to go there with it.
Mickey's kinks.
Makima, dude, come on, man. That fucking animation was so good. Like the animation has been like so good. Like not just in the sensual parts, you know. Like
Yeah, I mean, even that part, I don't know. It was cool. I'm not saying that it was bad. I'm just saying it wasn't even that in depth. I thought they kept it really realistic without being like super horned up about it. And then it was like he had this whole like emotional crushing thing where he's like, I wanted to touch boobs so bad. I thought that was the height of the pyramid. I thought that was the height of existence. And then he was like, damn, it was just okay.
It was just a boob.
Oh, how will you ever recover?
we've all been there.
Well, I want you guys to stick around for the raid because we're about to do that. We're about to wrap it up. The Walking Dead watch party on Monday.
The Walking
Do you
Dead.
guys want to stick
Watch
around? It's
it.
the last episode of The Walking Dead. It's
Live,
the
we're gonna be
last
watching it,
episode of The Walking Dead.
They're gonna be watching it
What
live
time?
on Twitch.
What time?
What time?
So in the morning.
Nice.
In the morning.
All right, I'm gonna look at Spencer to confirm.
Super duper in the
20
morning.
EST. We're gonna say 9 a.m., but like, are we gonna be there at 9 a.m.?
Yeah.
Follow our social medias for details. Follow
Yeah,
the
Follow
normies,
us on Instagram. Follow us everywhere for details.
the normies on Instagram, the normies on TikTok, Twitter, all the good stuff.
Make sure to,
And check out the website,
subscribe to the Normies TV too.
thenormies.com.
on Twitch.
Hell yeah. We got some holiday merch that's coming out, so keep your eyes open for that.
What?
Check out the SSGC, Super Secret Girls Club podcast. They had Pat on recently. Pat was an official Super Secret Girl, which was pretty cool.
What?
Secret girly.
Yeah, we're just doing all sorts of stuff, man. It's been really
Game
cool.
stream at 3.
We're doing a game stream later on today, and I set up all of my things for a music stream on Tuesday.
Damn,
I think I'm going to do
boy.
Tuesday night.
Damn.
Hope you guys are ready. I'm very nervous.
Once you get good at it, can I provide piano?
If you learn the fucking Mariah Carey song.
Look, I gotta practice with you. I don't.
You practice with Mariah Carey.
You
I'm
can't-
practicing with Mariah Carey.
I can't. But like, we're gonna play together, so I can't like.
If we both get good at playing with Mariah, we'll be good with playing with each other.
I've never.
I'm giving you the keys. Listen to the Mariah Carey song. Look at the chords. Practice with that. Because that's what I'm practicing with.
I can't work like that. I need your part in there for the timing.
And you guys can play.
That's why we're listening to Mariah Carey. She's the parts.
She's the timing.
All right. Well, we'll figure that out later. And we'll see you at the next one. Stick around for the raid.
Raid.
Shadow Legends.
Talking Normies Podcast.